Hello YouTube Nation, this is Brian with Vermillion Enterprises. Today is August 28th, 2026. It is Friday, going into the weekend here. What's going on? Busy, busy, busy. It's going to be an extraordinarily busy weekend here at the shop. We are going to be liquidating a jewelry store's gold. Their scrap gold going under, and so we got a large amount of scrap that we're going to be processing over the weekend, and that is going to be fun. That's what we like to do here. That's where we make our money, and so I'm super excited about that. And on that note, I was like, hey, let's have some more fun this weekend. Tomorrow, we're going to do a local in-store only flash sale here at Vermillion Enterprises. That's going to be good from 8 a.m. tomorrow, which is Saturday, through noon tomorrow. The phone is already ringing. Folks, it is 6:02 a.m. in the morning here, and the phone is ringing. It's amazing. And so we don't answer the phone, folks. So, there's no point in calling. The voicemails have capped out on the machine. I think it's at like 56 unanswered voicemail, something like that. So it doesn't even take them anymore. If you're wanting to communicate with us, please reach out to info@igscoin.com. And send us an email. We'll get back to you as soon as we can. So yeah, going to be busy weekend. I'm super excited. This is liquidating other store inventories are one of my favorite things to do, and it's good to build those wholesale connections. So got a busy weekend, and on that note, yes. Flash sale tomorrow, in-store only, cash money only tomorrow. So if you're local, get your money ready. It's going to be a good one, I think. I'm still putting it together, but I think it's going to be something that a lot of people are going to want to take advantage of. It is Friday. We're going into the weekend, and we're going to run premiums and inventory update for you right now. Not much has changed, I don't think, in the way of premiums. Inventory a little bit. We're running low on a lot of SKUs right now because we're just dumping it. Massive amounts of silver are coming in at this point, and like massive amounts. So it's to the point where it's, I don't know, 2,000 to 4,000 ounces every single day just coming in various forms. And of course, it's not just 999 silver. A lot of junk. I mean, just so much junk is getting burned right now. It's interesting. We've been so two of the wholesale partners that we do trading with have now put caps and restrictions in place on their alloyed silver intake. So that's interesting. I still got some big players out there that haven't, but those days are coming soon. I can feel it, especially if silver keeps creeping up. I saw silver is up over 70 today. I think it's like $70.30 at the time of this video. It's about a little after 6 in the morning. Gold is around 4,600 at this time. So good movement in the market upwards. We'll see if that maintains through the day or if it does peel back. We'll see. We got coffee going, we got water going. It's going to be a busy day. I'm super excited about this. And what else? I think that's about it. Gonna run premiums and inventory for you real quick and get you guys and gals on your way. One thing, Junk 90. Let's talk about Junk 90 real quick. All right, Junk 90. First of all, Junk 90 is 1964 and before, so U.S. silver dimes, quarters, and halves, not foreign silver. Not the modern proof commemorative silver. That does not get included in the junk silver SKU because wholesalers don't want it. Why wouldn't wholesalers take modern proof silver quarters as Junk 90? Because they plate them. There's companies out there that have put sets together where they'll actually take regular clad quarters and they'll plate them with silver, or there's one that plates them with platinum, and so it's just a pain in the ass to go through and sort and verify that they're actually the silver ones rather than the platinum or silver plated ones. And so it's just a nightmare. Nobody wants to deal with it. that is the deal with that. So please, junk silver, 1964 and before, U.S. coins. That does not include Canadian coins. Second, please have, if you're bringing in junk 90, please have all denominations separated. So have all your dimes in one bag, loose, out of tubes, out of flips, out of 2x2s. Just in one big bag. And on the outside of that bag, have a count, whether it's the face value or the number of pieces. So you get a bag of dimes, for example, out all the tubes, it's loose dimes. They can be mixed, that's fine. Just make sure there's no clad in there. Make sure it's just straight 90%, 1964 and before. And just write the number of pieces on it. Be like, okay, I got 1,253 pieces or 123 face on the bag. And then the same for quarters. Have all your quarters separated into one bag, out of tubes, out of flips, out of sleeves, 2x2s, all in one bag, 1964 and before. Make sure there's no clad in there. If you got slick standing liberty quarters or damaged coins, pull those out because they'll have to be separated. That can't go in with the junk silver. That's going to be treated as silver scrap. Same with your half dollars. Now you can mix all your halves up. That's fine. Walkers can be mixed with Franklins and 1964 Kennedys, but please make sure that your 64 Kennedys are 64 Kennedys. Make sure there's no 1965 to 1970s in there. We had a decent sized deal come in yesterday. It's supposed to be all 1964 Kennedys. Unfortunately, there was 40%ers in there. Kind of took a hit on that. That sucked, but it is what it is. So just make sure that it's 1964 and before half dollars. They can be all mixed up. Doesn't matter about the type. As long as they're the 90% silver ones, please have them out of wrappers, tubes, 2x2s, and flips. So just have them all in one bag loose. That'll make your processing time a lot faster. Okay, folks, it's been insane with the number of deals that have been coming in. Wednesday, we were consistently 9 and 10 deals deep, drop-offs, mail-ins. Yesterday wasn't as bad. I think we closed out the day with only 2 deals left to process this morning. One late drop-off and then another late mail-in that UPS dropped off towards the close of business. So that is, we're staying on top of things. We're processing faster, but you can definitely help the cause out by making sure that your goods are processed and properly sorted. That would help us. All right, let's run these premiums. Get you guys and gals on your way. Nothing major to change here, but we'll run them anyways. Get ready for tomorrow. Remember, big flash sale tomorrow in the store, only 8 a.m. till noon. Cash money only. No trades, no Zelle, no wire. Cash money only tomorrow. All right, let's do this. U.S. gold, 1/10 ounce gold eagles. We're buying at melt, selling it, or buying at melt plus 5%, selling at melt plus 10%. Quarters and halves, we're buying at melt. We are sold out, folks. 1 ounce gold eagles, we're buying at spot and selling at spot plus 3%. I am out of gold buffaloes at the moment. Once we get those live in the shop, we will make them available to you. We do buy gold buffaloes at spot, sell them at spot plus 3%. 1 ounce foreign gold coins, maple leaves, Krugerrands, kangaroos, pandas, nuggets, Britannias, Philharmonics, Queens bees, pesos, and others. We buy them at spot minus 1%. When we have them live in the shop, we'll sell them at plus 1%. Fractional foreign gold, liras, pesos, sovereigns, ducats, marks, francs, coronas, guilders, modern fractional gold bullion coins such as 1/10 ounce, quarter ounce, half ounce, maples, K-Rands, roos, all that type of material. We buy it at 98% of melt. Bars, we buy them at 98%. If they are over 100 grams in size, we'll still buy them at 98%. But they do go to the refinery first for verification and authentication. Most pre-33 gold, we buy it at 98% of melt. $5 and $10 gold commemorative coins, we buy them at 98% of melt. Platinum, out of Platinum Eagles, got cleaned out 2 days ago. We are selling 1 ounce Platinum Eagles when we have them at plus 125, buying at plus 75. And I'll give you a little heads up tomorrow. the flash sale is going to have to do with platinum. So just be excited about that, folks. All right, junk silver, cold silver dollars, buying them at -6, selling at, oh shit, that's supposed to be -3.5, folks. -3.5, not +3.5, -3.5. I don't know how that happened. I just changed the sheet, and that's funny. So we're buying cold silver dollars at -6, selling at -3.5. There you go, -3.5, folks. So a little typo there, but we got that changed on the fly. That's the yeah, that's pretty funny. So -6 buying coals and junk silver, selling at -3.5. Not a lot in the way of junk available. Got quite a few coal silver dollars available if you are interested in those. Again, junk is 1964 and before, silver dimes, quarters, and half dollars from the U.S. Mint. Junk 40, and I did it here too. All right. All right, junk 40, another typo there. Buying at -8, selling at -3.5. 1965 to 1970 Kennedy half dollars. And then also you can put in the 40% Ikes. Not a lot of these available here in the shop. You're welcome to whatever we got. We've been turning these over pretty fast. All right, generic silver, buying at -3, selling at -1. This is for whole number ounce pieces, 1 ounce, 2 ounce, 3, 5, 10, 20, 25 kilos and their variants. So 100 gram, 250 gram, 500 gram, that works too. 50 ounce and 100 ounce pieces. What are we not talking about are the odd poured weight bars and rounds. We'll buy them, but they are discounted. Our wholesale trading partners only want wholesale or whole number ounce pieces. So 1 ounce, 2 ounce, 3 ounce, that type of thing. If you got the Canadian wildlife coins that are like 0.75 or 1.5, that's fine. The 1.25 ounce, that's fine. We can accept that at the same rate. It's just the odd pour, garage pour type material. You'll know the 10.41s and the 101.3 ounce. They don't want that stuff, folks. All right, off-quality silver eagles and retail-friendly silver eagles. Off-qualities, we're buying at -1, selling at +1. These are going to be coins that have milk spots on them, surface scratches, could be colorized, overtoning, just off-quality in general. Buying at -1, selling at +1. Those are random date. Retail-friendly silver eagles, we buy them at the spot price of silver, sell them at spot plus $3 per ounce. That's for solid date tubes of 20, meaning that each coin in the tube is the exact same date. There are no milk spots or surface abrasions on them. If you bring them in to sell and we start going through them and we find milk spots or surface abrasions on them, they will get kicked off to the off-quality price point. So just keep that in mind, folks. All right, we are Vermillion Enterprises. We are here Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Saturdays 8 a.m. till noon until we're not, folks. We accept payment via cash, wire, Zelle, personal checks up to $7,500 with an up to 2-week hold. Scrap gold at 90% of its value and scrap 925, 900 fine, flatware, hollowware, that type of material at 75% of its value. All right, so what are we talking about here? 8 karat, 9, 10, 14, 18, 22, 24 karat gold jewelry that's just laying in the bottom of your jewelry box that you can't wear anymore. You don't wear it. It's broken. It's out of style. You don't like it. You hate the person that gave it to you. You outgrew it. One too many chicken tender pub subs, and you can't slide the rings on the sausage fingers anymore, folks. We'll turn that into cash money for you. Class rings, wedding bands, rings, necklaces, chains, earrings, bracelets, watches, watch fobs, money clips, lapel pins, sliders, brooches, cameos, pendants, yellow dental gold, anything carated gold. 90% of its value is what we will pay you, cash money, or you can apply that towards a trade of stackable precious metals. People take advantage of both options every single day. And so what determines the value? Well, the weight of the material, the weight of the material, the purity of the metal, and then the price of gold at the time of the transaction. Sterling silver, flatware, hollowware, tea sets, rounds, bars, tableware. Also 900 fine assay, coin silver. We'll buy it at 75% of its value. This is what determines the value of that. Well, the weight of the metal, the purity of the metal, and the price of silver at the time of the transaction. Shipping, we ship throughout the country via FedEx. $3,000 minimum order. Shipping and handling is free. Info@igscoin.com if you would like to place an order. If you got general questions, folks, don't call the shop. Not going to answer. Too busy. We also ship only to your local FedEx ship center for your security to pick up at your convenience. All right, guys, going to be an awesome weekend. If you're local, stay tuned for flash sale for tomorrow morning. It's going to be a good one, I think. And if there's anything we can do for you in the meantime, come on in, folks. We'll be happy to help. Just understand if you're bringing in a collection, it's probably going to be a drop-off at this point. It is super busy. People are dumping silver and gold at this point en masse, and it's just amazing. And also, folks, if you are selling bullion, coins, expect a check at this point in time. Do not expect cash. All right, you guys have a good day. We'll talk with you later. Thank you.